Welcome back to another video, where today we'll be analyzing another battle and going over how to win a game with a bad start or bad starter Pokemon. Specifically, in this case where both of my Pokemon, being Charizard and Gengar, have weaknesses to the other side. In this type of scenario, it's best to look at your defensive options, and while attacking could be a good option if you had a good read, it's better to set yourself up for a better second turn. Therefore, I switch to Tentacruel, who has respectable defenses in the situation, and I protect with Gengar. Overall, I walk with 4% damage and manage to scout the enemy for what they're trying to do. Obviously, this is a random double battle, but I believe you can definitely give lesson to the fact that when you're building your team, you should either have a defensive option or a Pokemon that can heavily cripple the enemy to where it doesn't matter. However, in this case, Tentacruel served as both, as he had Acid Spray, which lowers special defense, and Icy Wind, which lowers speed and overall general good bulk. As you can see, my main focus overall was Blastoise, as in this case he is the most problematic not only for my team, but for the current situation, having Life Dew. However, after KOing the Blastoise, the Tentacruel and Umbreon come in, leaving me once again in a tough spot. I go in with the safe option, protect with Gengar and Acid Spray with Tentacruel. I do this for the free damage, so Gengar is safe, while I scout if the Tentacruel has the same set. This leaves room for my Charizard to come in later. And while you may be asking yourself why would I bring Charizard in when Tentacruel is on the field, I deduce that Tentacruel most likely has the same set and has little to no chance of KOing Charizard in one hit, leaving him to at least get 2 kills. After losing Gengar, I continue with the plan of bringing in the Fire Lizard. Umbreon is destroyed no problem, and I slow down the other Tentacruel, giving mine the advantage. The enemy Acid Sprays Charizard to little to no effect, and Buzzwole comes in. After Acid Spraying it myself, I guarantee the KO with Gem-Max Wildfire, which does the after effect anyways. And Tentacruel finally attacks and Archeops comes in. At this point, I lose Charizard, but I let him go, realizing he has little to no use at this point and he already got 2 KOs. Tentacruel lives on, crippling both of their speed with their Icy Wind, and I bring in Espeon to try and win the Tentacruel. However, it did manage to live, but I know that eventually it would die to Wildfire, and my Tentacruel eventually finally goes down when the Archeops comes back in with the Rock Slide. Now in this situation I feel pretty good with 3-2, but I do get flinched in Espeon and Ice Cube goes for a Belly Drum, leaving it to have the most offensive pressure on the field. Knowing that, and Archeops having a Citrus Berry, I bring in Dugtrio and target the Ice Cube with a high horsepower and later Psychic. After finally KOing it and getting a Heat Wave and Espeon barely living, I now have a 3v1 scenario against Archeops. However, in itself, Archeops is no pushover, but its ability, Defeatist, does cripple it greatly, while when it has low health, its stats are greatly lowered. So I decided to play safe, patiently, and managed to defeat it, and despite having the terrible start I had, I was able to win. Just goes to show, if you have a good team to back up for your early mistakes, you are able to win any game.